She don't pick up the bill. And she said, oh, you're not going to pay for it? I said, what? Drizzle, I'm not going to pay for anything.
So we fall asleep and I have a dream that she cheating on me. I wake her up. Now she mad because I'm mad because she cheating on me in my dream. I'm saying, don't be mad at me. You the one being
I don't know what you're on, but I'm in my soft guy era.
Being that I'm in my soft guy era, I made an Uber home at 2 a.m. Like, can I get a drizzle?
Drizzle.
Because I'm pumping gas, right? And then this girl gonna come up to me and she say, what's your name? I said, Venmo.
Like, I got ready. Like, my suit cost like thousands of dollars. I got ready for you. My cologne cost a couple thousand. Like, I got ready and showed up. Like,
she gonna get mad and say, didn't nobody want to talk to your black, burnt, Squidward looking ass anyways? I said, the nerve.
I got a maid. I got a chef. I got an assistant. I don't really need a woman.
I said, girl, go on about your business. I got plenty no good females lined up ready to treat me bad.
But I had to go ahead and block her. I was not going back home with her. You know, if you're in your soft guy era, continue to be in your soft guy era, because we are not lowering our standards. We will find someone who would do better.
Now, can I get a drizzle?
Drizzle.
I'm absolutely here for this new-ish trend. Obviously, I'm not an avid TikTok user. I do upload videos there in hopes of converting some folks. I suppose I could leave that in my TikTok profile in the pinned comment down below. I don't even know what it is off the top of my head. I think quartering news, one word. Anyway, there's a new trend going on where essentially a bunch of men are mocking the trend of women who are putting these insane requirements on men in the dating scene. Essentially saying that, you know, oh, men should pay for the first date because I've spent so much money on makeup and I spend money on going to the gym. Essentially what this is it's a movement of men who are largely trolling, even though the media is too dumb to see that, trolling these entitled women. And it's absolutely hilarious. So I'm going to use some young kid language in this video. I'll try my best to explain it, but essentially, you have this trend. New social media trend tells men to enter their soft guy era. Being a provider in 2024 is a scam. One TikToker said, "You're my woman, and if you can't put up 50% of the bills, you're broke and lazy." Now, again, it's hilarious in every conceivable way. But the funny part of it is TikTok, Instagram, all these places are full of thousands of women who say this unironically, calling men dusty for not paying for all their bills. By the way, most of these women are mid at best, but that's neither here nor there.
Hello, how's everybody doing? My name is Jojo Scalata, and I live in Staten Island, New York. They call me I would call it a content creator. They call them influencers. I like to call myself something different. I don't like the term. I'm a comedian.
Based, I like him.
I like to call myself an entertainer / personality, and I'm highlighting everything that I was shown and I'm used to growing up on Staten Island, New York. More or less like The Sopranos.
Well, let's actually go to an actual here. What is the soft guy era trend on TikTok? Viral drizzle explains. So there's sprinkle, which is what these entitled women say randomly when telling other women how to have insane demands of men. So the men have co-opted this and replaced sprinkle with drizzle. And I don't know. I feel so weird even saying this stuff out loud, but it's hilarious. There's a new wave in TikTok called the soft guy era. Some people see this as a movement against entitled attitudes in the dating scene, with women demanding financial stability from their partners. Nonetheless, what really is a soft guy era has gone viral. What is it really? The cracked concept of the soft guy era came up after a soft girl era, which gained momentum back in 2023, when many ladies decided to abandon the idea of being a girl boss and instead chose a stress-free living, self-care, and finding someone who could support them financially. It was criticized by others and as another reinforcement of the patriarchy. Well, look, I don't have any problem with women saying, hey, this is what it's going to be. I'm happy to be a trad wife. I'm happy to take care of the home and all this kind of stuff. That's cool. I've never been one of those guys that says, all women should do that. if you want to be an unstoppable girl boss, that's fine. Just know that, like all things in life, there are trade-offs. Lately, parody video creators have been uploading videos referring to themselves as members of the soft guy era. In these skits, they make fun of these so-called privileged females who refuse to date men without marital wealth. But in the soft guy era, they involve seeking partners who can support them and nurture them, which is contradictory to traditional gender roles. Let's check out Baller Belly Sean.
Hey, listen, fellas. We done with the whole masculine provider male era. We're in our soft guy era, okay? Drizzle. Listen, I don't know who need to hear this, but until that woman asks you to be her husband, you don't have to do husband-like things.
Fact.
Stop giving these women husband advantages and amenities, and you're still a boyfriend.
Right?
Until that ring is on your finger, you shouldn't be doing anything.
What's funny is that feeling you're feeling now where you're like laughing and like feeling like this is a weird thing to hear because you hear women say this all the time. That's the hilarity of the trend. The fact that these dudes, I mean, they are unironically saying the exact same thing that women all over TikTok are saying also unironically. But for some reason, when the men do it, people are like, what is this? And women all over TikTok are getting pissed that men are doing this.
Period. Drizzle. Like, y'all be so caught up on getting with Dusties and all that. You need to start going after their moms. See, I know a lot of y'all think that older women may not be that much attractive or whatever the case may be, but there's a lot of good looking older women. And I feel like you guys can deal with these older women who's going to take care of you and treat you like a king that you are. Drizzle.
the like kind of the originator are these women. There's like the real Shira 7 or whatever. She's always saying sprinkle, and they're all like, generous queen. You say he's been spoiling me lately, so I think I'll post his shoulder to reciprocate the energy. Her entire TikTok is like, how to get over the guilt of taking money from a man. Message for pick-me's. All this when you stroll up to the gas station, there's 10 Dusties approaching the gas pump to pay for your gas. Apparently, men who aren't rich. By the way, this chick is no catch herself at all. Without makeup, in my opinion, hard 4 at best. With makeup, perhaps a 5. And she's referring to men as Dusties. Dusty calls in and tries to confront me. Just because men aren't super rich and buying everything for you, men don't care about stretch marks. I don't know, maybe. But all this kind of stuff is a dating advice for women to treat men like garbage. And you end up with this counter narrative. You have single ladies listen up. This chick's like, oh, here's how to handle it, and then they say sprinkle all the time, which is cringe and weird. But that's why the dudes are saying drizzle. Like, shout out to Jabreezy or J.I. Brizzy. Here's another perfect example. By the way, there are millions of videos of women talking like this unironically. What's great about this is like the men in the comments, like, are just, the comments are so based. Like, drizzle. Hell, I guess we both be washing dishes. I guess we both want a man. Drizzle. If you're off in your soft guy era, go get the man you want. Like, there's women, like, he's making a parody of Sprinkle Lady, and I'm so here for it. Never chased, replaced with another sugar mama, drizzle. So, like, they're all making fun of these women on here who are, by the way, all extremely average looking, bring nothing to the table, but they're saying, hey, I bring me to the table. Like Homath talks about this, right? I'm a woman. I bring me to the table. What do you bring to the table? And the guy's got to bring money, security. He's got to be physically fit. He's got to have this. He's got to have that. He's got to have this. He's got to have that. And the woman just has to be herself. So you could see in the comments, people finally in on the joke. Like, I can't wait. This is hilarious. I can't wait to hear from the sprinkle ladies. Stay soft, king. Thank you, king. Because they're always calling each other queens. Wait, no, stop. I love sprinkle, but drizzle is hilarious. I mean, like,
Drizzle. So I'm just trying to make sure that you understand that what's happening here is that you need to really put out. I don't know really what you have to offer. You could just say you're broke, but you could just say you're broke because I got a maid, I got a chef, I got an assistant. I don't really need a woman. So if you're broke, you can just say so, you know. But I had to go ahead and block her. I was not going back home with her. You know, if you in your soft guy era, continue to be in your soft guy era because we are not lowering our standards.
Shout out, men. You know, this guy too, soft guy era. Drizzle, like
y'all need to step y'all game up because y'all are losing to these females that's in the penitentiary system. They got dudes lined up just sending them money. Matter of fact, all the friends that I got them a woman that's in the penitentiary system. Y'all got to step y'all game up, ladies. But going about y'all little business.
Like the whole and by the way, the fact that like people are getting triggered by it is unbelievable.
Now, there's a point where as a man in your soft guy era, you shouldn't be pumping your own gas.
Agreed.
You shouldn't be cleaning out your car.
Yep.
You shouldn't be having to change your tires. You shouldn't be having to put air in your tires. You shouldn't have to.
Of course, you see the meaning of drizzle is a common phrase used in the soft guy era videos. Drizzle, which is meant to mock another popular line, sprinkle, originating from the YouTuber Letitia Padua or whatever. Sprinkle is just a lighthearted comparable to the phrases bless your heart or right back at you. Men now use drizzle as a funny reference, inserting the same into comedic monologues. You know, and women are mad about it. All I think is it does like an unironically amazing job at pointing out the hypocrisy and the double standards that men face in the dating market. Shout out soft guy era. Shout out to all you kings in your soft guy era. I absolutely love it. I support you. You wait, find yourself a real queen who will support you. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you leave a like on it. If you haven't yet, please do follow or subscribe, and we'll talk to you again real soon.